You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
We're at fight 4, Magomed Ankalaev versus Aleksandar Rakic, light heavyweight banger, light heavyweight showdown. Aleksandar Rakic, a guy that looked like he was going to be fighting for the title before the injury, came back and got a loss, but all of them get a loss in their first fight back. But this is his second fight. So how will he respond against a very tough Magomed Ankalaev who believes he should be fighting for the title, right? And he probably should be. But the bottom line is he's got to get some key victories. I mean, he's got to get some key victories. And this is where it begins. So let's get into this one right now. In the light heavyweight division at UFC 308, you got Magomed Ankalaev, who thinks he should be fighting for the title. Might not be wrong. But we'll find out as he takes on Aleksandar Rakic. And this is a big-time fight. Of course, Ankalaev wants to win. He's 19-1. He wants to fight for the title, but he's got to put on a good performance. Rakic was, rising to the top, was at the top before the injury, came back, got the loss. He's 14-4. So we'll break this thing down. Rakic 1 inch taller at 6'4". He's 32. So is Ankalaev. Rakic, 3-inch reach advantage. Believe it or not, both guys stand right-handed. Rakic 4.3 significant strikes per minute. Ankalaev just 3.6. So he's not very active and excited. He can land like a takedown once every 3 rounds. Rakic gets one like every 4. Digging deeper into Ankalaev, he's got an 86% takedown defense, so that's going to keep the fight standing if he wants to, or allow him to land takedowns. We'll look at Rakic's takedown defense in just a moment, but Ankalaev's coming off the win against Johnny Walker. He had a no contest before that and a draw against Jan Blachowicz, and that was for the title. So he's had his opportunity. He's trying to get back up there, right? He should have won against Blachowicz, though. 78-55 in significant strikes, 2 takedowns to none. But say he gets 120 significant strikes in that fight, he probably wins it convincingly. So he still has a lot to prove before he can get back to a title fight, I think. And I totally get where Dana White is coming from here. Rakic, 85% takedown defense. So that allows him to keep the fight standing where he has a little bit of an advantage. But he's lost 2 fights now. He lost to Jan Blachowicz. So keep that in mind in 2022 by KO. Then came back and lost to Yuri Prochazka, after the long layoff due to injury. And we've seen a lot of guys lose when they come back. He lost by KO. So he's lost the last 2. He hasn't won since Thiago Santos back in March of 2021. So it's been a long time. But really the only one you need to look at is Yuri Prochazka. Most recently that fight, right? Back in April, so you're looking at like 7-8 months ago, not that long ago, and he didn't look great, but he's going to be better in this fight. Is he on the level of Magomed Ankalaev? I don't think so, man. I think Ankalaev is going to be a tough out for anybody. Yeah, he may not be exciting, but this guy is going to find ways to win. He's a big dude, powerful. He's going to win this fight, unless Rakic just surprises everybody. I mean, I believe most people think Ankalaev is going to win this fight, as I do. He's going to move to 20-1. And how's he going to do it? Who knows? Because Rakic has great takedown defense. Ankalaev isn't the best striker, but he limits his opponent. That's the key. So you look at the average of Rakic and you say, okay, that's coming down. Ankalaev's going to land a little bit more. He's going to win this fight here. Again, in my opinion, to move to 20-1. Light heavyweight division. Main event. Main card, I should say. Not main event. Slow down. Main card at UFC 308. Yeah, it's just I can't see Magomed Ankalaev losing this fight. He's on an upward trajectory to face Alex Pereira, and I know Alex Pereira is not wanting to fight him. He just doesn't think it's an interesting fight or a fight that he should have to take, but he's going to be forced to take it because Ankalaev is going to continue winning, and he should have had the belt. I mean, it wasn't a great performance against Jan Blachowicz, but he did win that fight. The split draw was just amazing. It should have never went that way. But yeah, Ankalaev wins this fight, and I think he recognizes he's got to be a little more exciting, and he's got to look to finish opponents. And we'll see if he can do that against Rakic.
He's gon' fight, he's gon' fight, hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height, bringing that thunder with all his might, saying step up, wanna fight, hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass